Thanks for joining me for this short scale study. Today, we're going to be focusing on building our technique in the key of concert A flat major. Let's review the notes that we're going to need on the alto saxophone for the notes for concert A flat major, because it begins with the note F natural, first finger F natural. Then we'll move on to G, A, B flat, and C. Let's jump in and get started with number 1, major 5 quarter notes. My metronome is set to 60 beats per minute. Let's begin. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's review the note B flat in case you've missed it, because it's not a common beginner alto saxophone note. To finger the B flat that we're going to need as our 4th note in number 1, the B flat is fingered with our first 2 fingers down like we're forming the note A. To get the B flat, in addition to those 2 fingers, we need to add our low side key on our right hand, right here. We need to hit that with the side of our finger, and that will give us the tone B flat. If you've made that error, rewind back and play number 1 a second time. If not, move along with me to number 2, major 5 eighth notes. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Did you do it? Did you use your B flat? I hope so. One other thing I want to remind you is that we're going to be using the note F natural. That, along with B flat, sometimes aren't common notes. We, as alto saxophonists, we use F sharp an awful lot. And F sharp, you know, uses our 2nd finger. But today's exercise, concert A flat major, is entirely F natural based in our note selection. So in addition to playing our B flat fingering that we learned before, we're also going to make sure that we're listening and making sure that we're playing F natural with our 1st finger on our right hand. Okay? Let's move on and play that pattern of notes in the pattern of thirds. 1, 2, ready, and go. Now let's focus on our tonguing technique, and let's go on to the expanding intervals drill. Ready? 1 and 2, ready and Finally, let's play our last exercise together. Remember to play with a good, slow, steady tempo and play with your best alto saxophone tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's our scale study in the key of concert A flat major. I hope you'll consider playing it again. And I hope you'll consider using other scale studies in this series, as well as the advanced scale studies, and then consider moving on to a technical book study. As I always say, keep practicing, and I hope I'll see you again soon.